Hello, this is video one of friend zoning. I guess friend zone. It's not really friend zone week anymore. It's not like a day of the week. We are expanding friend zone week into a weekly types series, and we're gonna start this week with Kirstie and I.
We are.
Had a Steven Universe party, watching children's cartoons and drinking adult beverages.
Absolutely.
So, but we're here together, and we're gonna get the ball rolling on this new venture. So, Kirstie has 3 questions for me.
I do, and I narrowed it down from the 7, which was hard for me.
That's
okay.
Hardest part.
So, we'll start nice and nice. It's a kind of a 2-part question, so I'm cheating a little bit.
Okay.
But, what would you say your greatest strength and your greatest weaknesses are? One of each.
Greatest strength. I guess my humor. I think just my ability to look on the bright side of things.
Optimism.
Optimism. There we go. That's a better word. But also, I'm always managing to laugh at some of the stupidest things. And I think that keeps my spirits up. My biggest weakness is self-doubt. I don't seem like the type, but I get nervous like meeting a lot of like a group of new people, and I kind of like don't really know how to handle myself. So like I know I come out really like strong, but it's like but I'm really nervous whenever I do it.
That's so interesting. I've known you for so long. We've known each other for we've literally known each other and been friends for like 8 years.
Longer because we were in high school.
Exactly.
So
and
almost 10.
Yeah, and I would never have said that's what you would say because I know you to be so extroverted.
I am an extrovert, but at the same time, a lot of the times, like if I get invited to a party, they're like, "Hey, let's go to a party." I'm like, "Okay," and then they're like, "Who's gonna be there?" Like one person you know other than me, and like 15 other people. I'm like, "Oh, I don't know about this." Like, it honestly makes me second guess going out and having fun. But so that's my one thing is I don't really like whenever I like no one knows how to feel about me. Like I feel like really like anxious and on edge. But once someone says like, "Oh, I like you," or "I don't like you," I'm like, "Oh, phew, verdict's out. I'm good." Like even if they're like, "I hate that guy," I was like, "Oh, thank God I don't have to try and impress you anymore." So that would probably be it.
Well, I don't know of a person who looks at you and says, "Oh, that Max, he's the worst," but I'll be the first.
I'm sure there's someone out there.
That Max is the worst.
Okay, well, I'm now on YouTube. I'm sure I'm gonna get several comments at some point.
Oh, I'm sure. All right. So diving a little bit deeper then. So we've discussed this Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yes.
One of your favorite movies. You would agree?
Yes.
Okay. So talking about that movie and, without giving away too much of what happens in it, they go back and they actually manage to delete the memories of each other, essentially.
Yes.
So my question for you is if you could go back, erase a person or an event from your mind and your memory, would you?
No. Because I've seen that movie too many times now. That's the whole point of the movie is that we as people and the relationships we have are all of the good moments with the bad moments peppered in. And they make us who we are and they make our relationships. And that's like the whole moral that Jim Carrey learns really early on is that you're not sacrificing just the bad memories. You're sacrificing all the good memories that anyone ever gave you. And the hurt that you have after that is always well worth those bad memories just to keep the abundance of good memories. Because in theory, if someone's important enough for you to have you erase them from your memory, chances are they did more good than harm, hopefully.
It's good. There's that optimism floating through. I like it.
Oh,
all right. All right. And then finally, if you could speak to everyone in the world at the same time. So let's say that you have their undivided attention. Every person on the planet.
Oh, shit.
Good, bad, old, young, all of that. You have everyone's undivided attention. What would you say? This is what you would go with? You would
We're going to start with that. Everyone, what would I say to the world? Just be kind to one another. Think before you speak. I don't do it often, but it seems to work out better for me in most instances. I'm lucky, though. I don't know why. But this moment, just be kind to one another. I think that's the one thing that hurts my heart the most on the internet is just people blindly just saying things.
Right.
Things that are just terrible,
Right.
awful things.
Yeah.
Like, and I get it. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but some of those things are just terrible. What's happening with that quarterback from the San Francisco Giants? What happened to Leslie Jones?
Right.
An entire series on Jimmy Kimmel called Mean Tweets. That alone, I mean, there was a video of some female sportscasters and what some people have said to them.
Oh, I watched that a few months ago, yeah.
It's awful.
It is.
I mean, and then on top of that, some people are like, oh, they're celebrities. But then on top of that, we also have students who are enduring just terrible things. And it's just...
Right. We're all just people in the end.
We're all people. And
yeah.
we're all, and like I said, we can all think whatever you want. And I mean, granted, you shouldn't be thinking some of these terrible things as these people say, but what's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point of hurting anyone with your words?
Yeah.
And like, you know, and I can tell you no amount of money or amount of friends or loving family you have won't take away that sting of those terrible things you say. And I think right now that's just, it's one of the multitude of things that needs to be better. But that one, I think that's a great place to start. And I think from there we could snowball it and use your turn signal.
Use your blinker.
Use your blinker.
Be kind to one another and use your blinkers.
So that would be it. It was think before you speak. Just be kind to one another and use your turn signal. And I think from there, we can build from there. We'll start there and then we'll think up a new message once we really have this one down.
I like it.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you for doing this.